This is part 3 of a 5-part video on the unique challenges men and women face in divorce and child custody cases. What follows is my opinion, but my honest and sincere opinion born of experience over the past 23 years in the practice of divorce and family law. It is an educated opinion that nevertheless may and likely will lead to my being disparaged and to making me some enemies. But if we don't exercise the precious right of free speech and let the heckler's veto silence any of us, we have no one to blame but ourselves, and we all lose. Men and women, women and men can encounter, and do often encounter, more often than not, unique challenges in divorce and child custody cases. Some lawyers and judges, and others in the legal system, deny that there are cultural biases or prejudices that ever affect the treatment of men and women differently, but that's just not true. Another bias against men is revealed in the realm of domestic violence and the way the law treats it. If a man seeks police help or protection from a violent wife or girlfriend, he is often laughed at or humiliated for failing to man up and defend himself. If such a man is fool enough to take that kind of advice, he will find himself the one arrested for committing domestic violence. I've witnessed personally situations where the man is bloodied and bruised, and the wife complains that he pushed her down while she was beating him, and the police will arrest the man for assaulting the woman. Courts are far more willing to believe claims of domestic violence made by wives and mothers against the men in their lives. This is not a matter of opinion. This is a matter of fact. Anyone can confirm this to be true by simply attending the protective order and restraining order and civil stalking injunction court hearings that are open to the public. And go see them. Your eyes will be opened as well. While I will be the first to acknowledge that there are clearly genuine incidents of domestic violence that are reported and for which protective orders are issued legitimately, you can witness for yourself protective and restraining orders issued on literally nothing but one's word over another's. No objectively verifiable evidence to support the claims at all. And yet the protective orders and restraining orders get issued nonetheless. And who gets these orders at least 9 out of 10 times? It's women. That does not square with the statistics kept by law enforcement, which shows that wives and girlfriends are more violent towards men far more than 10% of the time. Interestingly, it does not matter whether your judge is a man or a woman. The bias is cultural and institutional. I will note that this bias is weaker now than it was in the past and is getting weaker, yet it is still surprisingly strong against men.